We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
Whoa! Right on the tip. Just on the tip.
And Blabs. Co-hosted by our friends from around the internet.
There is a portion of Norway where it is legally required to carry a firearm at all times.
If you're just a normal man looking for common sense in this crazy-ass world, you've come to the right place. And now, broadcasting from our homes from around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers. Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com and Kick.com and Twitch.tv. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you. My name is Stuttering Craig. Good to see you guys. Glad you're with us. We have a spectacular show lined up for you guys as, man, oh man, did the internet just give us a massive story to plop right in front of us this morning. And we're glad you're here. We know it's Roblox, but listen, this affects you, your kids, and possibly the entire stinking world. Hello, everybody. Hi, Blabs.
Oh, hi. You know, you never use the word plop. It's kind of a funny one. You know?
I've never
Plop.
used the word plop.
Yeah, you never say that word, plop.
Did I use it just a minute ago?
Yeah, you said you plopped on our laps.
The word plop is highly underused in my vocabulary.
It is, and it's a funny word. Plop.
Okay, thank you, Blabs.
It's
Appreciate
not
that.
what did they call it? Onomatopoeia? Or it sounds the word that sounds like it is? Plop. Plop. Yeah?
Well, it is
No?
Monday. It is Monday, and someone who plops in our lap every Monday, it's Yellow Flash. Hello, plopper.
Hello.
Hey, whoa.
Well, that was sultry. Hello. What are you, like Zorro?
Plop over there. That's
Maybe.
good. Wow. How you doing? How was your weekend?
It's good. Good
Did you
weekend.
do anything exciting?
I had some fun family stuff.
Oh, nothing, a little fun. Maybe go to Bed Bath Beyond. I don't know if we'll have enough time. Tell you what, man. I rewatched Old School recently while I was lifting, and I felt that. I felt Frank the Tank in that situation where I was like, I don't know if we'll have enough time. I hope I do get to go to Bed Bath and Beyond this weekend. I have become Frank the Tank, Blabs.
I'm sorry, what?
Fuck, you got to be kidding me. Have you ever seen
Frank the Tank? Is that a YouTube
Oh
video?
my god.
Frank the Tank.
Have you ever seen Old School, Blabs?
What is that?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's a movie. Old School. Oh, look at
Are
that.
you serious?
Wow.
That's a classic.
Blabs,
I
it's
don't want
what-
to hear a peep out of you, Mr. Like, hasn't even watched The Mummy.
Blabs,
What? I've watched The Mummy a bunch
Not
of times.
you, Craig.
The
listen.
Brendan Fraser one, right?
Yeah, he's never seen it.
You've
I
never
like
seen
comedies.
that?
No,
That's
I've never
right.
seen it.
Flipping
Don't
around.
deflect. Don't deflect. There's no deflection here. All right.
No.
No deflection.
No, there is.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
You don't even
It's
understand.
got a
these
lot of funny
references.
moments in it too, like
Flash,
Benny.
Flash, stop. Flash,
Yeah,
Flash,
Benny's
Flash.
hilarious.
Stop
Yeah.
deflecting this nonsense.
No.
Back
The
to
fact that
Blabs.
you've
I'm
not seen
gonna
The
side
Mummy
with her on
is
this. How have
significantly
you not
worse than
seen
me
it?
not seeing Old School.
I
Shut
wouldn't
them
go
both
that
down.
far.
Shut them both, Phoenix. Shut them down. Shut their doors. Thank you. There we go. Get out of here. They're done. All right. Also joining us today, straight from Rumble Land.
Yes.
It's Lumpy Potato. How are you, buddy?
Hey, how are you? Happy Monday, by the way, everybody.
Happy Mummy Day to you, huh?
Mummy.
I guess
Yeah,
as
Mummy.
they would say.
Wait,
yes.
who hasn't seen the Mummy?
That's
be
me.
honest.
I haven't seen the Mummy yet. Yes.
All right.
But
All right,
I will. It's not like I went out of my way to not see it. But I'm
It's-
saying,
it's good.
at least I know what the Mummy is.
Congratulations. I know what Old School is too. I've just
You-
looked
you-
it up. It's Will Ferrell on it.
You had no idea what Old School was until 30
Cheated.
seconds ago.
Yeah, and then I Googled it just like you did with The Mummy. Ha!
No, I very much know what the Mummy is.
Not seen The Mummy. Don't
Very
hear
much.
it.
You're.
Can we go ahead and close their doors? Can we close their
Absolutely.
doors?
Yes, you can show them any time. Yes, it's ridiculous. We will not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Old School has way more cultural influence than Mummy did. Even though, despite they can't hear you,
I don't know
Blabs.
about
They can't
that.
hear you. They can't hear you. Blabs over here just literally screaming in our ears. You can't hear. It's great. She's so mad right now behind her wall.
Oh, they can't hear her?
No, they can't hear.
Yeah, that's right. Anytime Phoenix closes the door, they can't hear me.
That's right. Only we can hear. But with that said, way more lines came out of old school in the daily vernacular than the Mummy.
No,
But-
the Mummy has a huge franchise after it. Theme parks at Universal,
Yeah, I
merch
get
at
it. I get it.
Universal. Debunked. You have been.
Yeah, Frank the Tank. Just saying. Frank the Tank. Hey, Phoenix is also joining us, closing doors and opening for everybody else. Straight from the hood, everybody welcome Phoenix.
What up, my ends? How y'all doing?
Oh, hello, Domino's Pizza.
All right.
Demonetized.
Nanners,
Did you guys see
nanners.
that Domino's Pizza post where they're like,
I did.
what starts with N and everybody loves it?
I did see
Now, they
that.
were talking about the Noid, for those that remember, but the problem is the Noid hasn't been culturally relevant in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was posting that. Remember, did you see the South Park N-word puzzle?
They
the
deleted
black
it.
guy
Hold on.
looking-
The Wheel of Fortune, right?
Yeah,
Was
the
that
black guy's looking over the camera at him.
Wait, they already
posting
deleted.
that.
Did they delete the post?
I don't know if they did.
Because it sure looks like it over on X. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, they did it. Oh no.
Oh,
Why did they
no.
delete it.
They oh no.
So wait, you gotta go.
Hold
to the
strong, Domino's. Hold strong.
God.
No, that they already folded like a bag of moldy tangerines. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Domino's Pizza.
I like when brands used to toy the line of having jokes, right, and having some type of humor, right? Whatever happened to that?
Oh, hold on. Here, I found
It's the fucking fun police,
No,
Oh, there it is.
It's Domino's Pizza.
Oh, UK.
Wait,
that's
look at the
right.
first comment on what they posted.
That's from Jeremy. Oh boy. Oh my God. That's 30 million
Views.
Nice.
They probably- that intern got fired that day.
I was really shocked to see that it was from the UK. Because, I
Oh.
mean, the UK is such a country now.
Yeah, it's
I'm
whatever.
surprised
that-
I got
that
away with
video-
that tweet.
So there was that video going viral of those guys removing that migrant that was taking his pants down.
Oh, in the train,
Just
right?
standing naked on the train. Well, the police are hunting those people.
That's crazy.
Well, of course they will.
Nothing wrong with it. It's okay to flop your dick out on
Yeah.
public transportation.
With kids around, right? That doesn't.
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't
okay.
decide. Yeah, crazy.
That'll be clipped. There you go. Yellow
Flopping
Flash said
dicks.
that.
Thanks, Flash.
But look, in addition to that quality content, we got a big show lined up for you guys today because we do have a major story in the world of Roblox, which I know, once again, I know you guys do not play Roblox, but your kids may. And we talked about how bad things are with Roblox, but this is something has to be done with this. We're going to get to that a little bit later. Speaking of Domino's Pizza, that starts with an N, and we all love it. A Fortnite pro got in trouble over the weekend for things that they said, which can't wait for that. We're going to talk about the Battlefield 6 beta and how it will crush Call of Duty. American Pie, Blabs, is now deeply problematic. We will get to that as well. We had a big news in the world of pay-per-view streaming come down right before the show started.
Huge news.
Yes.
Huge.
And also a major loss in the world of the internet. We'll get to that right off the top. But if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join the 128,000 just normal men who have found common sense on the internet. We're here. We're talking about it every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. Do us a favor. Hit the thumbs up button wherever you're watching, whether it's Rumble, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Kick. If there's some sort of affirmation over there, we'd appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button. It helps grow the show. I know it's crazy, but it actually does, which is great. We would appreciate it if you guys head over to sidescrollersplus.com. If you guys enjoy the show, if you guys get any value of what we got going on over here, join us over on Plus. That is the best way to support our show, talking nonsense and all the fun that we do on a day-to-day basis. We got a big event coming up at the tail end of the month. It's called King of the Cart, and very much looking forward to that. We're bringing in a bunch of creators to join us, and today we're actually going to be announcing our next creator, which will be joining us as well. We've announced so far Blabs is joining us. We are bringing back the King of the Couch, which was Quarter Black Garrett. We also announced last week that Flawed will be joining us.
Flawed.
And yeah, baby. And joining us for the first time at King of the Cart will be his significant other, Mo.
Yeah.
So Flawed and Mo will be joining us.
It's like the Three Stooges: Garrett, Flawed, and Mo.
That's right. Well, I guess you're the fourth there. You're the fourth stooge
I'm
on
an
top. Yes, sir. So join us there. It's going to be great. Use promo code CART to get access to the entire year of premium events we're going to be doing. In addition to what we have going on in August, we're also going to have another one in September. We're going to have another one in October. So you get access to the entire year. If you use promo code CART, get $30 off the entire year. We would greatly appreciate it if you head over there. Open up a tab now and join us. Because coming up on Thursday, you'll also get access to Thursdays at 3, our Big Plus segment. We're going to be live streaming for the first time, Chained Together. Myself, Blabs, Kirsha, and Wicked Virtue exploring this game together.
Jesus, right. Craig, I hope you got a lot of patience here, man.
Listen, I've dealt with the worst, and then there's Blabs. I'll tell you what.
Hey!
So join us on Thursday. When you become a Plus member, you get access to all of the things we're doing. King of the Cart, King of the Couch, all of our premium events, as well as all of our Thursday at 3 programming, where Kirsha and Wicked and myself and Blabs may kill each other. So there we go.
What? Who am I killing?
Trust me, you'll see on Thursday.
Kirsha and Wicked? No, we'll probably all work really well together. And then you'll be the odd one out who just like tries to break everything up and we all die.
Blab's gonna be the one hanging off the railing. Everybody's gonna be dragging her along and she's gonna be jumping off.
Definitely not. No.
You will.
I will do the best. I will lead the squad, okay? I'm calling it now. I'm the leader.
You may think that you have a good thing going on, Blabs, that you have good Will you let me finish my statement before? You may think you have good relationships with your friends, and then you'll play Chained Together and realize you're not so tight after all.
Listen, I have played Uno with Wicked, and we have survived years later. Like, I'm fine. Don't worry. Uno is like the all thing of breakups and friendships ruining everything.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, sure.
Uno?
Yes, Uno ruins friendships. What are you talking about?
Get the fuck out of here.
Uno.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
No.
Listen, Uno is a great card game. But it does
It's
not
in Vegas
ruin
now, by the
friendships.
way. You know that, right?
We do. We talked about that briefly. Yeah, that's.
Then Uno
silly.
ruins friendships. If you don't play it extreme, you're a loser.
Uno is fun. It doesn't destroy friendships, though. It's not Mario Party. It's not Chained Together. You know, like there are things that do irreparable harm to relationships, and Uno is not one of them.
No, you do that reverse on them, that Uno reverse or that +4, and then you pile them up with +2s.
Well, maybe that's what we'll do in September. Is we
Uno
do
challenge.
we do a card game event. Like I said, we can play Uno. We can do taco cat goat cheese pizza. We could do all these fun little card games that we do a card game showdown. Maybe we do that.
I'd be down.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, we always like to start the show with today in video game history. So, Blabs, what poor picks did you choose today?
You know what? Listen, System Shock 2 was released in 1999. We have
You were
Paper
so
Mario
close, so close.
released what?
Keep
in
going, keep
2000. And then Boyfriend Dungeon was released in 2021.
That seems like a big playlist for you right there. Are you streaming that game, by the way? Boyfriend Dungeon?
I should probably stream that one, although I'd probably get like demonetized on YouTube.
Some noticeable games that you missed today include the first ever Samurai Showdown, released for the Neo Geo in 1993.
Yeah, but what about
haven't heard that in a
Boyfriend
while.
Dungeon, Craig? So really, when you
You know, it is on
a
sale
real-
too.
a real
It's
massive
65%
hit.
off.
I'm just saying that's a plus playthrough right there. I feel like
65% off Dungeon Boyfriend, guys. Released in 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Samurai Showdown is a massive franchise. Fucking put that Boyfriend Dungeon shit over this. That's a fail. Hell.
Listen.
We need
You
Vince
know,
to fire.
it's safe to stream this one. There's nothing bad about it either.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you.
Not again.
Not again. Tetrasphere for the N64. You mentioned System Shock somehow. Can you pull that list up one more time? Did she have Paper Mario on the list?
I
'Cause
did.
Oh, thank God.
Suck it.
Oh yeah. Okay. You.
Take that.
Yeah. Take that. You got
Put in your
1
pipe
out of
and
3.
smoke it.
Paper Mario is actually pretty fun.
Paper
Yeah,
Mario's
Paper
crazy
Mario's that's a W.
fun. Yep.
I
Yep.
can't. That's a great name.
Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people, released for the Wii and PC 2008. And then this game is actually kind of important because for those of you who don't know, HomestarRunner.com, which one of the early creators of internet content, they were huge. They were viral before viral was a thing. And for them to go out and make a game in 2008, very, very cool. Kind of setting the standard for things early on. That's a really, really fun one. Mario and Luigi Dream Team for the 3DS. Pokemon Rumble Blast for the 3DS as well. And let's see, Axiom Verge 2. That's pretty damn cool. That's like a Metroidvania style. Yeah. I remember when the original Axiom Verge was released. I got to be honest, didn't know that they released a second one. So,
no one did. Yeah, the first one was big. The second one kind of seemed to have kind of fallen down a little bit.
I remember interviewing the guy who did Axiom Verge, and I remember him saying it took him like 8 years to make. So it clearly didn't take that long to produce Axiom Verge 2 because he just kind of pumped it out, I guess. So maybe he had all the assets and he just kind of went in and did his own thing. So there you go. Blabs, way to go with your horrible picks today.
No problem, man.
It's not as bad though.
That's right. Thanks, Lumpy.
Yeah, I feel like today has been that's all right. I mean, there's some questionable ones, but I think
Sonic Gems should have been on there.
Dungeon Boyfriend 65% off on Steam.
That's it. Next playthrough.
Do you play that
The sales
game,
are gonna
Blabs?
go crazy.
I have not played it. It'd
Once
be really
again,
funny if like Yellow
She
Flash
should be
actually
forced
had
to
it.
play this game for work.
Yep.
I agree.
Exactly.
Because
I
she
think
stands by it so hard.
All right,
I
I will
agree.
put it in my wish list. There you go. It's on my wish list now. Haha.
Well, I will gladly give it to you, and you'll play it on Plus.
Fine. Off you go.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'll play for like an hour because that's probably all I'll be able to take of it. And then like, bye.
It's called
a straight
Boyfriend
monologue.
It's called
Yeah, I put it
Boyfriend
on
Dungeon.
my wish list. It's called Boyfriend Dungeon. It's $6.99.
Going to ask you
Funny.
again, Craig. Did you ever figure out in your life that you'd be putting out Boyfriend Dungeon?
Listen, peak gaming right now, baby.
Let's see. This is a gift.
Oh, there's bundles too. Look at that.
Ooh, you get the soundtrack. You get to pick your boyfriend's clothes this time.
Now there's a Boyfriend Dungeon Deluxe, which is also 65% off. There's Buy Dungeons of Modernity? I don't even know. Buy Boyfriend Dungeon X Nova Hearts in a Dungeon, a bundle?
Nice.
Question mark.
All right, I'll have this to you a little bit later
The
on.
Swinger
Oh, thanks,
Edition
man.
bundle.
Okay.
The what now?
Yeah. The Swinger bundle? Is that what you said?
Yep.
All right.
That's the DLC. That's for after the game.
All right.
Oh,
We're
it looks like Unholy a little bit. There's one little bit scene of it that looks like you're just like slashing your way through, like kind of like Unholy. Anyone ever played Unholy? That one's a fun game. Big boobs.
Young Stove came in with a 2. Says, happy VJ Day here in Rhode Island. Last day to celebrate it. What is VJ Day? I don't know. Anybody have any? Well, Young Stove, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I've heard of BJ Day, not VJ Day. Torgo
VJ
says,
Day marks
Craig,
the
when
end
was
of
that
the
day again?
second-
So I can mark it on my calendar. What was it again?
every Tuesday. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's VJ stands for Victory Over Japan Day.
Okay, nice. Well, excellent. In the
Except
year
it's supposed to be
2025.
August 15th, 1945.
I had no idea. That's an interesting thing. Thank you for that. Torgo says you guys got a shout out on Viva and Barnes Sunday show, but Barnes being an old, he got your name wrong. You're now side sweepers. Nice. Nice. Love that. Well, I need to reach out to Viva and say thank you for that. And it's good. Yes, we're sweeping up all the trash on the internet. Elf Pyre Eva says it was announced an hour ago. Roblox added dating. Oh, Blast, please add that to the run sheet, please.
Come on, that's a joke, right?
I don't know. Plop is the best candy on earth, according to Mute Stream. I don't even know what that is. Don't even want to know what it is. Henry says, Mummy made 410 million. Old School made sub 90 million. Both great movies. But let's not get it twisted. No, I understand.
Yeah, but how much did Old School cost to make though? You got to factor that in.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Right. Bingo. Right. Thank you, Phoenix, for being
Probably
the voice of reason.
nothing.
Here.
Phoenix, who said he won?
He's on
Most
the right
of the
side
budget
history.
probably went to Will Ferrell.
Where'd Phoenix go? There he is. All right. Well, Wolf and Wing says, Roblox, my favorite dating app. My lawyer wants me to clarify this is a joke. Thank you, Wolf and Wings. I'm glad that's the case. Satellite full of Cool Ranch Doritos says some of us had to watch American Pie through the blurry lines of the American pay-per-view channel, because my parents didn't want to get the cable box. Well, you can watch it right now over at Side Strollers Plus because Blabs did her first watch through of it over on Plus, which will be great. You can do that. Check it out. Give it up for Armis, who gifted 5 subs over on Rumble. Let's go.
I got one of them.
Nice. Thank you very much, Armis. Appreciate that greatly. Bullet Shepherd says, even though I'm here for the gangbang, you forced me to side with Blabs on this one. The mummy is top tier, even over old school. Shame on you, Craig.
I don't know about that, but the Mummy is still really good. You should watch it.
Wolf in the Wing says Battlefield 6 gets what core Battlefield's right. It's great to play as a Battlefields 3 and 4 vet. Excellent, Wolf and Wings. Yeah, we're going to be getting into Battlefield 6 in a little bit. Rod says Monopoly and Uno destroy friendships. Okay, Rod. You need to have stronger friendships. Tamamo says, sorry to resurrect the most controversial topic ever. What is and isn't soup? But I posted an old 38-second piece of internet history on Plus on Saturday, which is quite the chuckle. Thank you, Tamamo. Maybe we'll check that out. But I don't listen. Speaking of destroying friendships, that was a conversation which I don't think we ever want to resurrect here on the show. And to be honest with you, Vera's not here to claim everything is soup, so there's no reason to continue that conversation. But thank you, Tamamo. Worthy One says, Craig, you clearly never heard the Uno joke by the late great Bernie Mac. Basically, his family got into a brawl that was so big the cops came. No, I have not. And Lord Slosh says, old school more memorable? To paraphrase Will Smith, you're crazy, man. Crazy. I like you, Craig, but you're crazy. Thank you, Lord Slosh. Yeah, well, who are you quoting in that super chat as opposed to anything from the Mummy? No. Marmalin says, None Holy is good. Tuesday night's anal night, Craig. Thank you.
None Holy is really fun, actually.
I'm sure it is. Miner says, I'm so late. How do I do it, Flash?
Just be late.
Vegeta says, gifted a membership over on Twitch. Thank you very much. We love those gifted subs and memberships. Love to see that. That went to DC Kid over on Twitch. And Mage Leader says, Brendan Fraser, Mummy is one of the best movies of all time. That is all.
You will love that movie, Craig, by the way. You're going to really love it. The other ones are facata, but the first one's amazing.
Oh, shit. Did I say Will Smith? I did mean Will Ferrell.
We understand. It's okay. Now, I'll tell you this. Blabs, I'll trade you. You watch Old School. I will watch Mummy over on Plus.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
What is there
no,
to
I think it's a
about?
fair trade.
I know. I just really like pulling your leg. The crippled one, that is.
Allow me to be boss. Blabs, you're watching Old School, and I will watch Mummy, okay?
By the way, can I just state what a great job that is? Like, you're forced to watch Old School. That's a good job.
That's true.
Damn good job.
Right. Put this all in perspective over here. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix, for putting in perspective. All right. We got a lot to get to today. Glad you're with us. Hit the thumbs up button. We'd really appreciate that. It takes no time at all, and it helps the show immensely. Right now, we have millions of people watching right now, and our goal is to get to 1,000 thumbs up. But let's get into this. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News. Look, there are things in the world that we celebrate, and there are also things in the world that we do not. And I'll tell you one thing that Blabs celebrates almost daily. It's the potato. Blabs, you love potatoes, don't you?
Je suis une pomme de terre. Yeah.
Whatever.
I am a
just said.
potato.
That's right. Now, one thing that you've never actually had, though, I believe, you never had Kentucky Fried Chicken. Is that right?
I don't think so.
Oh, my God.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I know.
We're not friends.
You're so sheltered.
Yes?
Because I've never had Kentucky Fried Chicken. We're no longer friends anymore, Lumpy. That's sad.
That's such a Americana
It's more sad
thing.
that you have not went.
Oh, there's double Blabs. Look at her. There we go.
Wow! This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Wow.
Are you being serious?
Of what?
You've never had Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Probably not.
No. There's either no or not.
I
That's
don't
not
think
probably
so.
not.
Listen, if I ever had, it may have been when I was a child, but I highly don't, I doubt it. I don't remember it. So, yeah.
So
Did we
what
ever
that
go
said,
to KFC, Craig?
No, but
Then
apparently,
no.
listen, Blabs. Next time you're down in Dallas, which is going to be at the end of the month, for
You can pick me up
King
from
of
the
the Cart-
airport, and then we'll get KFC.
we're not doing.
Potatoes.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a no Buc-ee's guarantee until we visit Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So take me to KFC. You're
Lay
the
down
one with
the
the
law,
car in
Craig.
Texas.
And
What
it's
else?
Olive Garden.
No.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Gotta
Get that tour of
record that
Italy,
shit,
baby.
too. Tour of Italy is great.
Did you see how she just powered down Phoenix? Isn't it great?
What's even better is some authentic Italian breadsticks before you get the authentic tour of Italy.
Lumpy, do you need a minute, man? Are you all right?
So
We go to
listen,
Olive Garden tonight.
damn right, Lumpy knows what's up. So with that said, we'll discuss the Olive Garden thing later on here in a couple weeks because once again, I'm giving you a no Buc-ee's guarantee until we cross
I will
off to.
sit the Buc-ee's trip out. I had 4 times.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you cannot.
I know my priorities.
Yeah, it's gonna be for you. It's
It's
gonna
time
be
for
like.
you to. It's time for you to experience authentic Italian food.
I agree.
Just such a
Thank
slap
you,
in the
Flash.
face, Flash.
Thank you, Flash. With that said, bringing it back to KFC, the world is happy about this as they are bringing back the famed potato wedges. Look at Lumpy clapping over here.
This
Literally
is what it's
excited.
about. Potatoes got to support the potatoes here, and the wedges are where it's at. Listen, if you ever went to like Wendy's breakfast, they serve these wedges in the morning with breakfast. Why I know Wendy's has breakfast, that's a different conversation. But the wedges are back and we're ready for it. As long as they're still spicy, because the old school ones used to have like a little like kick to it. If we keep it the same way, I'm saying we have a banger here. This is a W. This is 2025.
Now, here's the thing. They were actually, these potato wedges were initially removed, and this makes total sense, in 2020. Because, listen, maybe this is where it all ended. In June 2020, they removed the potato wedges. This is just another example of the world healing, as people have come back together in 2025, and now we've got it back. They are finally bringing it back. They said in a quote, "Wedge lovers, we hear you and we agree. It's been 5 long years without wedges, but the wait is over. This isn't a nostalgia nod. It's an example of how we're turning feedback into action as we chart our Kentucky Fried comeback. A bold, brand-wide rally to give people more reasons to fall in love with us all over again." So there we go. I look forward to the day. And Blabs, by the way, this will be coming back. You'll have an opportunity to try these.
Exactly. I'm down to try the wedgie potatoes.
I think you'll love the wedgie potatoes.
I like potatoes.
They're amazing.
We know
Yeah,
you
they
like
are good.
I really do
tried
like
them.
potatoes. So
I remember when I went to KFC, they used to have that thing. You know, you drop the quarter in, you got to land it on the platform, and you every time you got a quarter on one, you won one of these side potatoes for free with a quarter.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I was never good enough to win the side potatoes, so that's really I'm kind of jealous of it, right? Of you.
I hold it to today. It's on my resume.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, Blabs, I look forward to.
Can we go like as soon as you pick me up from the airport? Because I'm gonna need brekkie, you know. So
Can we stop with the whole brekkie thing?
no, you say the word fam and shit. I can say the word brekkie.
Breakfast.
Brekkie.
It's literally they're both 2 syllables.
Brekkie.
Breakfast.
Brekkie.
It's
Listen,
the same
listen,
damn thing.
I found
Can you
something
speak
that
like an
pisses
adult?
you off, so I'm gonna keep saying brekkie from now on.
Can you speak like I'm asking you just to speak like somewhat of an adult.
Listen,
That's all.
we both know I'm not an adult, so
It's true. You are Arrested Development Blabs over here. That's good. All right. Well, look, I will be
Correct.
shoving.
Potatoes.
I will be taking you to KFC and shoving the potato wedges in your
let's
mouth.
go.
And we will
Sounds
get you.
weird.
Whoa.
What?
Zesty.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it.
That
You're gonna
weird.
shove food in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
I'm gonna put it on plus for the plus people. You get to enjoy the side dishes.
You don't make it all weird.
Right
Potato
next,
time.
to the feet pics from Craig.
Not mine. Not my feet pics. That's only Blabs over here.
Yeah, only
she's
blabs.com.
the experienced one here
This
when
is
it comes to
true.
selling foot pecs.
All of 2.
Hey, but I'll say this: if we can somehow find a way to combo that with their brown gravy, the brown gravy. Listen, just to be totally clear, white gravy vastly superior, but in certain instances, like the brown gravy at KFC, it works, right? But if they did have white gravy, I'm sure it would make it even better. That's all I'm saying. These are well-known facts. Hey, Cthulhu came in with the 3, says, poor Blabs is outnumbered. Don't worry, Blabs. You're the greatest gamer alive. Yes, I'm gonna be Blabs hype man until the Mario Kart tourney.
That's so nice. It's just gonna be you and me, man, for my hype. It's just me.
She doesn't even believe in herself. Followed up and says, if Blabs won't go to Olive Garden, then she must eat lasagna soup.
How about no?
Gotta give it a go. And give it up for Peps, who came in with the $49.99 super chat. Woo! Woo! Love to see that, Peps. It says, hi, side scrollers. I was just wondering if you guys are concerned about YouTube ID verification. It's strange that if some creators are being censored for talking about this particular topic. Much more, side scrollers. So, Peps, just to be clear, in the super chat, you would like us to discuss YouTube ID verification, a topic in which other creators are being censored. So ultimately, you are hoping that we are censored by talking about this right now. I don't think that's a good idea at all, Peps, and as far as the ID verification process. I think it's a very slippery slope when it comes to any sort of ID verification and handing over your ID to any regular company. I don't know. You guys have any thoughts on that?
It's shit. No, thank you.
Thank you, Blabs.
That's... You want to talk about
how
Big
do you
Brother
feel,
watching?
Rumble guy?
I mean, come on. I mean, let's be honest. It's kind of that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. But I mean, I'm seeing it more and more. And honestly, as I travel, you start to see different laws from different websites. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has, like, you know, the gambling stuff and this and that and uploading ID checks and how to verify. Like, all right, you might as well wear it on your forehead at this point. Like, what are we doing? And then not only
Social
that,
credit is the goal.
yes, and not only that, like, when your shit gets leaked by these companies, who's holding them accountable? They're going to give you a year credit monitoring for free, and then you got to pay the $200 after that. So it's like, what does that do for you? When you start uploading all this personal information, and then it gets leaked, and then they're like, yeah, here's your free credit monitoring for a year. We're sorry that it happened. We fix it. Okay, but now my shit's on the dark web. Now what am I supposed to do? You know, like...
It's going to become like the UK where you call somebody a retard, the cops show up at your house.
Yeah, which is wild. Listen.
Open up Flash! No.
Yeah.
So about that Facebook post, mate.
Yeah. We were in your Discord lobby. We heard what you said about his mama. Like,
That's right.
You called that man a fat retard.
yeah. Soft.
I'm going to take you to jail.
Soft. S-A-W-F-T.
Terry called soft.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move on in other news. I'll get to that in a second. Hey, give it up for Biohype Hazard, who used their Prime sub for us over on Twitch. Thank you very much, Biohype Hazard. Really appreciate that. And Delta came in with 5, says, I like Battlefield 6, but Jesus Christ, the maps in this beta drove me nuts at how bad they are. Hopefully the next beta and the New York City map will be better in a few days. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, Delta. Thank you very much. Bentley came in with a 10, says, are we surprised that the young lady that put boyfriend dungeon on GH hasn't had KFC? With that said, KFC needs to bring back the Twister.
That's me.
That's right, sure is. It was a chicken wrapped in a burrito of greatness. Let's go, Shane. Hey, well, maybe they'll listen to you. Start a campaign there, buddy. All right. M Champion says, got to side with Blabs. Authentic Italian, greater than Olive Garden. M Champion, you clearly don't know what authentic Italian food is. That's all
Correct.
I'm saying.
Kit Kats. So.
It's really, really unfortunate for you. And Game Hunter came in and says, I wish Blabs played Shadow Hearts. It's not on Steam.
Oh, where is it then?
Oh.
GOG?
Hey, I did want to point out, we do have, in addition to our regular Montez goal, we've added 2 additional Montez goals on stream. We have our one here and our one here, which I hope I'm pointing correctly. Those are for our YouTube and Twitch sub goals for the day. So we have the possibility of a triple Montez today. We'll see if that happens. It could be a big. Maybe we need a big old graphic for a triple Montez. That'd be pretty amazing. Okay, guys, we have the end of an era. A major end of an era, as America Online, by the way, still exists. Didn't know if you guys know that. AOL will be ending its dial-up service. Still happening, by the way.
R.I.P.
September 30th, 2025, which I think most people go, I mean, most people say this was happening. I didn't know that dial-up was still a thing. Flash, did you know dial-up was still a thing in the year of our Lord 2025?
Crazy.
Yeah. When was the last time you guys actually used dial-up?
There was a guy that posted. I made a post about this. He said he still uses it at work, and he said he's a federal government employee.
Wow.
That makes sense.
He posted a picture of this huge modem. It looked like it came out of a time machine.
You know, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
So in a recent U.S. Census Bureau, let's play the Price is Right game.
Uh-oh.
How many households in the United States, ladies and gentlemen, were still using dial-up in the year 2023? Let's start with Blabs.
A fuck ton. Because
A fuck ton.
No, like an absolute fuck ton, because the U.S. is awful with the internet. So is Canada. Very behind in terms of internet. So I'm gonna say at least 1 million minimum.
1 million people of the 333 million people in the United States. Blabs at 1 million. Flash, how many people in 2025?
Out of the country,
Yes.
maybe 10%.
10%. Wow. So you're saying 30 million people using dial-up in 2023.
Oh,
Okay.
no, never mind. Let's go with 5%.
5%. Okay, a little bit lower. Going to about what I say, about 15 million or so. Okay.
Thinking about people in rural areas that are poor.
Well, no, not even poor. It's just they're not even like internet companies just do not give a shit. If there's not a lot of people there, they're not gonna put towers up or infrastructure for the internet there. So yeah, people are.
The
stuck
only
with
other
dial-up.
option would be to use like satellite.
Yep, satellite or like Elon Musk and stuff.
Yeah.
Lumpy. How many people in 2023 using dial-up?
I'm gonna say like maybe 400,000 to 500,000 because that technology is dated. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but
And
if
the
they
only
don't
people
have
that are
anything
using it
else-
like probably maybe like Alaska, but I'm an internet guy, so listen.
And finally, Phoenix. How many people in 2023 were using dial-up internet?
I'm going to say 2 million.
2 million. Well, everybody here has drastically overshot it. Where
Really?
in 2023, an estimated 163,000 people.
Only? That's
I knew it
good.
was low, but I didn't think it was that low.
163,000 people using it. in
That's good
2023.
because like since in 2020 they decided to put up a whole lot of internet in like rural areas for children who couldn't go to school because they were like expecting the children to keep going with their schools. So they put up internet. Like I saw it happen in Alberta and other places too. So that's actually great. Good. We shouldn't
It
be
is
behind
great.
on technology. It's like a simple thing at this point.
Is,
I remember using 56K to play Dreamcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll
And
tell
it
you what.
worked well.
Right.
Fantasy Star Online ran on it just fine.
Like, Mom, get off the phone. I'm trying to get out on the internet.
Yeah,
Remember that?
trying to go clear some monsters.
Well, let's go down memory lane real quick. Blabs, I don't know if you ever heard this. I'm sure you have, but
I
I hope
have.
not. Yes, this is the classic AOL sound effect.
Oh my god.
This is live imaging of Craig's head.
Yep.
That is the sound of the internet.
This is all your data going through right now. And then it just stops and he says, "You are connected.
Yep.
Welcome."
You got mail.
Yep. You got mail.
That's right. So rest in peace, dial-up internet. Nobody used you anymore. So probably a good decision. by
Somebody's
AOL.
grandma is mad today. All right.
Where's my internet?
Yeah. Remember watching the pictures load
Yep.
slowly?
Oh, yeah.
Doot, going down.
That's back when they had the CDs. Remember you had, and you didn't have the updated CDs.
Yeah.
You had to call them to order.
Or
it,
you
and
get
that
the
was like,
AOL CDs. Yeah.
So many CDs. You use them as coasters. You used to get them
Yeah.
everywhere.
The idea, like, you got 10 hours of internet. It's like, what? You know, that's spectacular. So great stuff right there. All right. Real quick, Jay helping us get a little bit closer to our YouTube Montez goal, or sub goal over there, with 5 gifted memberships to the channel. Thank you very much, Jay. Appreciate that greatly. That is spectacular. By the way, Blabs, with school coming back, I can now say memberships.
Oh yeah, I did notice you said the word shit. I was like, cool, we're back. Good.
We're back, kids. That's right. School is in session. Which
Keep
will
your
tie
ass
into
in
our
school.
next story. Yes.
I've been enjoying the new trend of these sororities doing those dancing videos. Something I can really get behind. Be honest.
Pun. But like the thing is, those have been going on all the time. It's just because of the whole Sydney Sweeney thing, and now they're even more popular.
Well, I'm okay with this one.
Flash
Usually
is like, I am
hate
down
viral
for the
but
trends.
This one has been great to watch.
Let's see if you can pull up some of those trends really quick, because it's important. We really need to establish
At those assets.
Maybe
Am I right,
maybe
homies?
people haven't
I
seen
posted
these.
one right. You find it right away.
Yeah, it's important to look at those. We'll look at that in a second. And
Phoenix
Raptor
and Blabs are going to
stuff.
reenact one or what?
Oh, that's
Texas. Let's go.
Craig should get Elf Pyre, Eva, and Leaf on as a guest and get her to scream about she should never quit the nail salon. It would be funny if Eva, Leaf, and Kirsha as a guest at the same time. Do it. Well, thank you, in Rapture. The nail salon bit was pretty funny. Jared says, here's what would be a really fun idea for an upcoming event. Lady Des versus Blabs, 1v1 on Mario Kart. I would like to be sane after that, so that's probably not going to happen. Jay
And then
says,
they'll have a dance off after.
yeah. Jay
What
says,
is this, like Guardians of the Galaxy? You and me, dance off, bro.
I like it. Jay played Doom Deathmatch on 56K. Love to see that. That's awesome. And most people did back if you were around then. And Commodore fan says, my small town here in South Carolina didn't get cable and DSL until mid-2007, which I want to remind you was almost 20 years ago. And we didn't get any real competition until 2023 from T-Mobile. We were getting ripped off, and in so many places in the U.S. still are. We need to fix 5G options to bridge the gaps.
I don't even have 5G where I live, and I have a 5G phone.
That's wild. You know, it's T-Mobile. I believe recently I signed up for like their Starlink, so they have a contract with Starlink now. So I was able to get internet wherever Starlink was with T-Mobile. So if that's the thing, that I want that, 100%. But it was just the beta, so now I'm off it. So I'm just a joke now. I get drop calls, everything's terrible. Terrible.
That day.
Starlink pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Since it's satellite.
Mm-hmm. All right, in other news, school is back in session across the United States. And
Thank God.
As the dad of 2 school-age kids, this is a welcome thing for me. I have a quiet household for the first time in 3 months, which, it is what it is. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of new rules that are going into various schools. The biggest one being in several states, they are removing the idea of having cell phones with kids in classes. And kids have to put away their cell phones for the first time.
It's like a I'm gonna be honest with you. You know me and my background. I come from a law enforcement background, so it's like you think about the safety and like being able to touch, like get in touch with your kids at school if God forbid anything happens. Why hasn't anybody developed the thing that like the phone goes into like emergency only mode during school hours, right? Like a phone has a feature where it turns on and you're only able to contact whoever's your emergency contact, nothing else.
So there are different phones that allow you to do that.
Yeah.
As a parent, you can go in and you can create different settings on certain phones. There are like dumb phones, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
And my 13-year-old has a dumb phone to where we can see every text she sends. We know everyone she's calling. Like we see all the data. If there's any pictures sent, they can be flagged for whatever reason or whatever. The point is that she is being a little more independent, and you can kind of extend the rope a little bit, if you will, based off of their responsibility, because every kid is different. Anyways, with that said, they're removing cell phones from classes. And this teacher had an oh my God, eureka moment. Let's see what happened here.
My school, my state, banned the phones. Banned the phones.
But I'm on a phone.
Today, all of my students, 100% of them, took notes in my class, did their assignment, asked for help when they got stuck, and turned it in. And then when they were done, they talked to each other. Was it this easy the whole time? I have been pulling my hair out for like 8 years. Has it been this easy of a solution the whole time?
Yes.
Yes, you idiot. Yes, of course it has. Of course. I think that's the most amazing thing about it is you see all these kids, we are training our kids at a young age to be addicted to a phone. You put it here and they're constantly here and they are waiting for the next text. They're waiting for the next message. It creates more issues than there actually are, which is why it's great to have restrictions on a phone and to be able to extend that leash if you have a dumb phone or something like that. But it's amazing to see. I think there's a number of different things with this, right? This guy, this teacher here, clearly doesn't have children, right? Clearly doesn't. And if he does, they're super young kids. Because if you've been around children, you would know that the cell phones are a giant distraction. Now, some people will say, you're taking away my freedom or whatever, like by having to put your cell phones away. That's a bunch of bullshit. That is nonsense. And I'm not into that nonsense at all. Because when I was in school, long time ago, there was things called distractions. And that may have been a hairstyle, the way you dressed. And now it's these, right? That's exactly what these are. They're distractions, and they not only do they cause distractions for the class, they cause distractions for your friends and teachers and getting things done. So it's neat to see the realization here from this dude coming out and being like, "Oh my gosh, all we needed to do was just turn it away." Was it that simple? Yes, you fucking idiot. It was that simple. Like, what took us so long to do this? So, is anybody here shocked by this?
No.
Should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know why it's been allowed in. I can't even wrap my head around why it's ever been allowed in schools, and then it also sets up a terrible precedent where everyone's on their phones always, like movie theaters, and like there's never a time where someone learns like now is not the time to do that,
because they were blocking the wrong things. Remember, you couldn't wear hats. You couldn't do it like weird. You're like, what? Why couldn't we block phones?
Right. Yeah. The idea, like, the fact that you can kind of wear hats in school today is really weird to me.
Yes,
because a hat was a distraction.
Yeah, no hats. You like
blue hair was a big no-no. Like the idea of adding any sort of unnatural color to your hair. Now it's like, oh, it's just their identity or how they feel that day. It's like, fuck off. Like I'm not into that nonsense. And I'm totally on board with things being clamped down a little bit when it comes to schools and teaching a little discipline, because God knows that there are zero repercussions for their actions in school. I mean, I've seen this firsthand where there are some schools, actually, listen to this. This is going to fucking drive you guys crazy. In Texas, of all places, if a kid in elementary school messes up, it is now illegal for you to make them walk laps. Just walk laps during recess, because it's a form of shaming or unruly punishment or something. That's fucking insane.
Wild. Give him a donut, I guess, instead.
Like that tells you everything you need to know, man. I am not on board with that nonsense. That's in Texas, of all things. How did that pass?
Like, shouldn't school's supposed to teach you like how to perform in life? And I would think again, like, when to use your phone in a business meeting. Like, you wouldn't just have it going off and all that other stuff. Movie theaters, dates, family gatherings, you name it. And if school is so lackadaisy, then it makes sense why these kids are absolute retards in all forms of public society.
Because there's no discipline anymore. That's the problem.
Zero.
There's no discipline anymore, and everybody's so scared about disciplining like your kid. And I'm not saying go and beat your fucking kid. No one's. But there has to be a level of discipline. There has to be. I mean, I didn't do things because I was afraid my mother would come and whoop my ass, and that kept me straight. Or you did something because you know that there was a consequence to it. These kids know no consequences. If not, it's okay to have your emotions and feel this and feel that. That does nothing. And that kid becomes a lunatic later on in society, and then we blame why. Well, it's because there's no discipline in the growing up structure. All of us here are of age that we've seen discipline one way or another. It's no longer a thing nowadays.
I have said this a million times. We have lost a generation of kids who have been whacked on the back of the head by their granddad or their parents who just like, yo, cut it out. What are you doing?
Yep.
You know, and like it's important to be put in your place. And like not so long ago, you could get licks going to school. You'd get paddled, or you'd get sent to in school suspension or something. And I don't want to get on my high horse about the education system, right? Because I could talk about it all fucking day, right? But you're 100% right. The lack of accountability is going to create all sorts of issues for these kids as they get older, because kids are smart. They realize that they can bend these rules and they will not get into any issues at all. There's no repercussions at all.
Well, that's why they're shooting paintballs at people like that live stream the other day. It's like, would nobody thinking about that? Like, no grown up was like, well, I just think that's a bad idea. Like, let's not do that. Like, there's no common sense.
I've found that parents appear to be like, I never was hit or anything as a kid because I never needed to. My parents would say, here's the deal. And then I would do that thing. They'd have a very big conversation. They always treated me like an adult, but they demanded things. And I find that parents now, I always hear them asking. It's like, could you please do me a favor and, not piss on the table while we're eating? It's like that instead of telling them what to do. That's what I've found.
There is a lot of truth in that. And I saw somebody in the chat say, I don't agree with beating kids. I don't like beating kids either, to be clear. I'm not like one to like, hey, let's beat up kids. Fuck that. That's stupid as shit. But it is important that they know that there's an authority figure and that there are repercussions to something. I'm not saying, that like beating kids, it's a horrible idea, right? But just the threat, like I remember growing up, my dad would take off his belt. Right. And he'd go, and like, he never actually hit us with the belt.
A deterrent.
The threat was there.
Yeah.
Right. It was like,
or take away their phones or time out or, like enforce it in that way.
Or you couldn't go to a friend's house or whatever it was. But like, oh, you messed this up. You're not going now. Instead, they get away with everything. I know someone who has a toddler and he has meltdowns over T-shirts and he's a toddler, right? It's like, just make him wear the shirt, right? It's a T-shirt. He's a little thing. It's insane that parents just let them do whatever they want now. It's like, what happened?
I'm telling you, you will notice it. If you listen for it, you'll hear parents all the time say, "Can." It's always a question to the kids. It's never a demand.
Yeah, it's like they're freaking little things. Why are you letting them decide? Their brains aren't even
because
developed
they're trying to be
enough for
friends
this.
instead of
It's
parents.
true. Yeah, it's insane.
too many friends. Too many friends, not enough parents.
Yep. Shame on the parents, because the parents should have a backbone in the sense of laying down the law, in the sense of like somebody says in chat, there's a difference between discipline and abuse. We're talking about discipline. Like just having a structure where there's consequences to actions and showing the kids that's what they got to learn. Not that they can go out and do everything and then claim, oh, it's okay, it's just his feelings. No, it's not his feelings. If someone gets hurt, like, got to explain it to them that like you can't do that, or scare them, a scare tactic. And I'm not saying like a bad scare tactic, but like Craig was saying, like, remember, my mom used to get the Spanish mother chancleta, which is the slipper. When she had that, it's like, it's just a boomerang. It's just gonna hit you no matter where you are. So you didn't do it. You stopped doing what you were doing.
Right. Yep. Just the fear of something happening, the potential repercussion action.
Exactly.
Right. West, thank you very much for your support. Appreciate that.
Can I just say real fast that I think even some adults need discipline. Sometimes they just need a good slap in the face.
Yes. Agreed.
But
Thanks, Phoenix. Not me.
That's right. Thank you, Cthulhu. Appreciate that. And Mata says, "Hey, bada bing, ¿cómo estás, mi amigos? A blooming onion to you, Senior Flash. Who's the new guy? Anyways, a good day to use mi amicis. Arrivederci." Well, the dude in the center, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Are we talking about me? Oh,
yes,
I'm Lumpy. How are you? I'm a content creator on this platform called Rumble. I game. Mostly competitive reviews, new games, early access. And now recently we've joined Solana Gaming, which is a cryptocurrency sort of exchange that they make games on blockchains. So we'll be debuting a lot of those games on Rumble. So if that's something that interests you, come check me out.
Hey, bada boom.
Bada boom.
Also, he's been on the show before too, so he's not technically new.
Well,
he was part of our live event too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the thing, is like people have been on 2, 3, 4 times, and some, not everybody's going to catch every show.
Right.
Marmalin says, had an abusive father. There's a huge leap from discipline versus abuse. Thank you, Marmalin. I agree. John says, I was a bad kid growing up, so bad that my mom had a belt around 24/7. But thankfully she did that because it made me a better person for that. And Elite Neo says, bring back corporal punishment like they did in Catholic schools. Also, I remember the 6 most feared words that made you realize you were dead where you stood. Wait till your father gets home. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Remember how powerful it was? You better be home before the sun sets. You used to look at the sky and be like, how much time do I have left? You're like, I have a good 15 minutes, and then I got to start getting home. Pedaling this pedal. Yeah.
Delta says, flash out here, quote says, call me Charlie Kirk because I'd master debate all those sorority girls. Thank you.
That's right.
Wow.
And Commodore Fan with the 5 says, I remember in high school, late 90s, if we got caught with a cell phone or pager on campus, we would risk detention or expulsion. Same with wearing hats in class or girls wearing really short dresses. I even got in trouble for a laptop in class for notes. Yep, different time for sure. Okay, man, we got a lot. We gotta get it going here, man. We need another hour for the show. It's ridiculous. Blabs, let's hold on to this story. I'm going to hold on to this till tomorrow because we got a lot of other things to talk about here. No, let's not. Let's get into this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. I'm trying to figure out which stories we want to skip as we go along because we still have a lot of things to talk about today. Let's talk about Canada and all the insanity going on up there. All right. Listen, this is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. And you don't even know what's going on up in Canada.
Ironically.
Have you seen the latest fine that is being imposed for Canadians who live near the woods, Blabs?
What?
What?
You cannot go and hike in the woods. If you do, you are risking a $25,000 fine if you are caught in the woods.
Huh?
This was handed down just the other day. So this guy's going to give you a quick rundown, and then I'll give you the full breakdown of it.
Hey everybody, Jeff Evely here, out in Nova Scotia on Mountain Road in Coxheath. And as you can see behind me, this is the woods. But over here, this is not the woods. This is the Department of Natural Resources, where the conservation officers work, who issue $25,000 fines for going in the woods.
Not bad.
So pay attention because this just came down in Canada, and he goes inside and he's recording this. So pay attention to what's going on.
Jeff Evely, I called earlier. Evely? Yeah, Evely. I spoke to somebody earlier.
Yeah.
About the woods ban.
Yep.
And I understand that you guys issue $25,000 fines right now for anybody who goes in.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go in the woods over here.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any trouble for you guys. Okay, I took this to court the last time they did it. They said I didn't have standing because I wasn't fined, so there was no money involved.
Okay.
So I want to challenge this order in court, and the only way for me to do that is to get the fine. So I'm not trying to make trouble for you guys. Okay, I just want a piece of Tim Houston, and I want to be as accommodating and nice as I can be. I'm just gonna.
Okay, so I'm ordering you to not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Roger that.
Okay, so he now makes his way into the woods.
Which that cop totally just saved his ass by telling him that he put an order, because then they could be like, there was no sign posted, this or that. So that was like, okay, I'm telling you, you can't. So you're going to do it, and then I can issue a fine.
Right.
Crazy.
And it's as a, you look at things, Lumpy, from a law enforcement perspective, you're saying that was a good thing that he did that.
Well, for the case, for the officer, because if you think about it, I mean, let's be honest, if you write something or you arrest somebody or issue anything, your name's attached to that, right? So if you didn't cover your P's and Q's, especially for a guy that's going to take this as an example, he was smart. He's like, man, I gotta do everything to the book here. That's why he said the way he said it. Is it right that they're doing it? Of course not. But you can see the game that they're playing. It's crazy.
So he goes into the woods, has the officers witness him going into the woods. And then he comes back in, he says, well, I was in the woods, and they handed out this fine, and you can see written on the paper right there, Blabs, a $28,000, $872.50 fine right there.
So I've actually gone and looked this up whilst this was playing, and I understand why they've done the fines. Have you looked this up?
Go ahead. Tell me why.
So there's a lot of wildfires currently going on in Canada right now, including Nova Scotia. So to prevent the spread of wildfires, they're basically banning people from being in like areas that have high risk of wildfire right now. So it was basically prevention method in case this hiker would go and start another fire. Now, I don't agree with the whole banning things because it's literally like the woods. But I kind of understand prevention methods because it's really, really bad. Do I agree with the whole fining? And do I agree with how that's going about? Absolutely not. But the best way to work about the wildfires is clearing up the woods and getting rid of all the dead shit. But
Blabs, it's just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks to stop the spread of the wildfires.
No, I'm telling you, I don't agree with it. And also, the wildfires have been going on like for way longer than 2 weeks. Now, again, I don't agree with any of this.
It's for your own
stuff.
protection. It's for
like
your
I'm
own
telling you,
protection.
I don't actually agree with it, but I
Throw some
understand.
Yogi Berra signs up there, and that's it. The Yogi the Bear signs.
No, the
whatever.
best way to do this is to clean up the woods and get rid of all the stuff that's high risk and flammable. But it's wild. I don't agree with any of the way they're going about. I don't agree with banning it whatsoever. For some reason, people think I do.
Well, you just said you understand why.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. I understand like they're trying to do prevention, and I get that, but this is not the way to go about it.
So fining your people $28,872 for walking in the woods.
Did you hear what I just said?
I'm not fighting you on this, Blabs.
I think it's insane.
Yes, this is absolutely insane. 1,000% insane. And I don't want to hear anybody from Canada ever.
It's insane.
Ever talking shit about the United States. I said this the other day on my timeline. I said, I have Canadians on my timeline like talking poorly about the United States. They can have their opinions all they want. But we can actually take walks in our woods and not be fined $28,000.
That's wild.
You know? Like
I have friends who live in Ontario, and they're like, "Can you just come and invade us? Can we be the 51st state?" And
I don't want
please take us.
Don't want it. No interest. No interest. Like Canada is such a broken ass.
Yeah, but if they become
a
51st state, it won't be as broken.
Oh no! They will break everything. Are you kidding me?
Ontario or Alberta? Alberta's pretty base, dude. Have you not?
No.
Paid attention to anything
We'll turn
about them?
very blue if we got them.
Yes.
Alberta, no.
Blabs, if Canada came in as a
If you
singular
got Quebec
state,
and all those other ones, yes, it'd be very blue. But like Alberta, they're no, they're very red.
no, it would be.
Do you know where Alberta is on the map?
Blabs, I see everything that's happening in Canada, and if that was brought into American culture, it would be a fucking disaster. It would be a fucking disaster. Yes, it would be Phoenix by all means. I mean, you were just talking about it.
It would be an absolute shit show. It really, really would. As a whole, I know what you're. So I don't live in Canada. You would know it better than me, Blabs. But I would say as a whole, if you brought them in, because there's been a lot of discussion.
If you like I said, if you leave like Quebec to Canada and like a good chunk of Ontario and all these other places, yeah, leave the blue. But Alberta's like the one area that's like, leave us alone. Yeah.
All right, deal. We'll leave. How about they just can't come? How about that? They can be their own country.
At this point, you might as well just open the borders. At that point, that point, we got better shots of just leaving the borders open. At that point, we just no.
You know, I was actually thinking about this on a totally deeper level than what we're talking about the other day. But everything was happening over the last 4 or 5 years with the insanity in the United States. People were like, oh, Texas should secede, and they bring Oklahoma, and they bring Louisiana, and pretty much the entire southern United States. Like that was like a discussion that was had online. It wasn't a realistic discussion, but I was thinking like if we just let the entire west coast of the United States secede, if that was to happen, then you may say, well, that would suck. But by their own rules, we could just come and go as we saw fit, and we wouldn't be illegal ever. You know, we could be residents of both, and we could come in and we wouldn't need passports because, hey, you can just go if you wanted to. You know, hey, no one's illegal, right? So we could just make our way in there and be a part of America West. You know, just saying, get a little taste of their own medicine. think it makes sense, but whatever.
It's true.
All right. Yeah. All right. Clayton says this kind of bullshit is why the Canadian provinces Saskatchewan and Alberta are looking at cession. You mean secession?
Secession, yeah.
Yeah. And they are really close to voting on it. I hope they do it to give the Canadian government a big middle finger. I hadn't heard that. Are they really talking about that?
Yeah, no, it's been going on for like 6-7 months or whatever. They really do want to leave. That's why I was saying, like, hey, man, they actually would like love to join us or be their own.
Interesting. I see in the chat, Arturo says it worked so well for Berlin, Craig. Well, no, that's the thing is there'd only be a wall one way. If the Western United States became its own thing, and let's say California, Washington, and Oregon were its own country, there would only be a wall for one way of that wall. And people from California, Oregon, they couldn't come into the real United States. But there would be like a giant escalator that let people in from the real United States to their fake United States. Just saying, it would be not like Germany at all. Rod says, belt, la chacla, kitchen spoon, anything was a weapon on a parent when we did something bad in a mother's hand. Thank you, Rod. We have this from Gorb says, hello, flat-headed millennial here. There's a fine line between abuse and discipline, like cause and effect. The rules are broken as the cause, and the hand of or law is in effect. Just an opinion. Thank you, Gorb. Sorry for your flat-headedness. Primark came in and says there's a difference between abuse and discipline. But one thing a lot of people refuse to accept is that some people will only learn things through pain. Thank you, Primark Vulcan. Thumb Ugly came in at the 5, says, no, Nova Scotia is the only place in Canada without the fires. This is a test run for control. Look at the heat map. It's BS. Different place. Thank you, Thumb Ugly. Grolgar says, Craig, you are very wrong when it comes to Alberta. They are more like you Texans. No, I get that. But I'm talking about the country as a whole. Yeah, we bring in Alberta, great, whatever. But I'm just talking about the country as a whole. Gorb says, I'm still in favor of pushing California into the Pacific. It can be like New Atlantis or whatever, as long as it's out there and we are here. Thank you, Gorb. And Commodore Fan says Saskatchewan and Alberta have been giving the nickname of Texas of the North. They lean so right. They are tired of being pushed over for oil resources and giving nothing in return. Thank you, Commodore Fan.
I always wondered if you did put a wall entirely around California. The idea is you just can't leave. So if we bring everyone in, now you can't leave. How fast there'd be no one live? I just think that they would eat each other so fast. It would be immediate if they had to live by their own consequences and their own rule structure. I don't think it'd last long at all.
You just let them deal with the earthquake that'll eventually happen, and they'll be underwater.
Really, you just need to wall off the cities. You just need to really wall off the cities. There's a lot of rural counties out there.
Wait, like the actual true north is super duper red in California, like where there's just mountains and tiny little villages here and there, and it's just like nothing. Yeah, they're very red over there.
Right. It's just like most of the United States. Mm-hmm. It's isolated to cities.
Yep.
For sure.
All the retards are they isolate themselves in the cities.
They lump them all together. That's right. Aramis, thank you.
You said something about me? What'd you say? No, sorry.
We did say retard. Aramis, thank you very much for the gifted membership over on YouTube. ADD came into the 10, says 2 observations from the weekend in AB in Alberta. Number 1, the news board mentions Canada's worst wildfire season. 2, I was chatting with a lefty who mentioned the wildfire smoke hasn't been bad this year. Thank you, ADD.
Well, that's bullshit. The smoke has been terrible this year. It's all over the place.
Yeah. All the way in Guam, huh, Blabs? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Give it up for Pirates and Ninja Xbox One 2K who use their Prime sub over on Twitch. Thank you very much. That's great. We love that. Spencer says, Dear Americans, if you don't want us as a state, at least meet us in the middle and just carpet bomb Toronto, Ottawa, and Vancouver, then leave. Okay, sounds good. Thank you for that. All right, let's move on to some video games, huh? Let's talk some video games today. We saw this game announced not too long ago, Drag and Drive. Did you guys see this game that was a Switch exclusive where you're playing the wheelchair basketball? Did you guys see this game?
Oh, the Switch 2 one, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a
Yes,
beta
yes.
this weekend, didn't it?
I'm gonna be crushing kids next weekend in it.
That's right. So yeah, the demo is released. To pull up this footage here, Phoenix, if you don't mind. This is courtesy
Sorry,
of the
did you
Switch
guys
2.
hear that, by the way? Because they are like apparently planting bombs outside my house. Do you hear that? No?
No.
Okay,
No.
all right, good.
So you can see the gameplay here as maybe they're carpet bombing Phoenix's house up there.
Yeah.
But
Airstrike.
But
Cripple ball.
that's right. I love that this is the first shot that they chose in the demo, right? Look at this. This is like the WNBA over here. This guy's got a breakaway right off the bat. Check this out. And he goes up for a dunk. He just totally smokes it. It's outstanding.
It's a natural Angel Reese.
That's right. Look at this. And we got this Phi Slamma Jamma dunk here. Now you get your
That's
points
wild.
and you get also extra points for doing sweet tricks like Napoleon Dynamite off a ramp. Literally off a ramp. So you go in here, it's a team game. I'm guessing they're trying to make this the Rocket League. That's kind of the natural thought here. Passing out, going for three. Now, I said this over on X, but I'll just kind of put this here. One of my favorite things about this game is that you're being pushed around in wheelchairs. And let's just back up really fast. Did you notice what happens here when he shoots this three? What happens here as it backs up? This person shoots a jump shot in their wheelchair. Like I just find it. I find
The wheelchair
extreme,
jumps.
I find extreme irony in this.
Hydraulics.
That's right.
That's
Now,
hydraulics built in.
We mentioned the demo here, and I saw.
Wait, do we
this
have a
post from-
background on like the developers? Are they like disabled or something like that? Like that would make sense here.
It's all
Right?
Japanese businessmen.
Is it really?
I'm just guessing.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure this was made in Japan.
Yeah, this is a Nintendo owned and operated game. This is a first party developed game with the idea of showcasing the amazing Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Now,
In Japan, going out for drinks with your coworkers is kind of a normal thing. Mm-hmm. Guessing this game was conceived during one of those business meetings. That's just my thought. That's been my thoughts on this game. For a while.
I hear you on that. Well, people have been having fun with this, including Lonely Goomba over here. The people have been. You can kind of see what happens when this is in the pre-game lobby.
you clapping cheeks before the pregame?
What's he doing?
He is 69 right there. I think we
He's-
can kind of gather what he's doing right now.
He's
right.
He's rubbing it out before the game. You know what I mean?
That's kind of the idea here, and yes, so a little bit of he's trying to clap because you can clap together, but he just the way that looks, he's clapping all right.
The worst is that you see that there's like water effects coming out of the side there, though.
That's right, just going hard.
How does Ricky Berwick feel about this game?
You know, great question. I actually know he did tweet about this. He did tweet about this. Blab, see if you can pull that up from Ricky, because I know he was very excited about that.
That should be
But-
someone's follow alert every time someone follows them. You know what I mean? Just
You're
have
just
that
kidding.
animation.
Oh, it's Lumpy calling me.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That one was for you.
That's right. But this person brings up a really good point when it comes to this game, and I think this is really something that was not thought about when it comes to Nintendo.
I don't feel comfortable slamming these Joy-Cons onto a table. These things are too expensive to be dragging around like this. Nintendo's like, here's a game where you bang your controllers on the table. $100, please. I don't feel...
Because you play the game with your Joy-Cons, literally pushing them on like you're in a wheelchair, right? That's the idea. So you're constantly slamming these things on the ground, and at the end of the day, you got to pay another $100 to get your Joy-Con. It's genius, Nintendo.
It's a brilliant
Genius.
idea. Brilliant.
Hey, so you can't use your Pro controller at all?
No.
Oh, fuck this.
The entire thing is built around, busting your Joy-Con and slapping your nuts, I guess. So there's that. Congratulations. Blabs, did you find Ricky Berwick's
He's got
thoughts?
a lot of stuff, so I'm going through it trying to find it.
Okay, let's see if we can find it as well. But Ricky does what Ricky does over here. It's outstanding.
I've heard
We'll,
you can use your like your legs. I think you can. Well,
You
it's
can
not
run?
Gonna, yeah.
No,
no, with the Joy-Cons, you can actually use your legs as you can put the mouse on your leg and do that.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. Yes. Well, I mean, that's extremely ableist of them.
Yes.
Just throwing it out there. But there's that. But yeah, Ricky was very excited when he saw that game.
Okay,
and,
I think I found it.
Oh, good. See if we can pull that up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry.
That's my game! I can get behind that! Drag X Drive? It's a wheelchair cripple game! That's what I'm talking about!
I love his shirt, legless.
It's a game
Oh my
for
god, I didn't even
cripples.
notice.
Yes!
He's very excited. Thank you for that, Ricky, for your wonderful exuberance. Well, he'll be the one playing it, the guy. So congratulations, Ricky. We're very excited for you. All right. Let's see. Gorb says, what kind of fresh sulfur pit is that? This is all we got. Is Old School Burger King a sponsor? Anyone remember the old commercials? Gorb? Are you talking about Ricky? Don't talk about Ricky like that. That's rough. Joey says, he's fapping before the match. He's furiously beating it. Thank you.
It's a good strategy.
Bentley says, the rumor is that you get the day one edition of this, and the game will include 3 dildos to take to your WNBA games. Joey
See that
says,
video? Somebody put.
Gets caught in the spokes.
No, there was a video of Peter from Family Guy wobbling and fighting people off. It's like going to my WNBA game.
No, I have not seen
people
that.
are hiding them in the ass.
Have not seen that. That's hilarious, though. Joey says, so if you haven't played the Battlefield 6 beta, you should. It's a lot of fun, despite the map issue and glitches. Thank
If you
Joey.
get into it.
Yeah. John says, that's Uncle Al in the video. He's a pretty cool guy. Might be a cool guest to have on the show. Uncle Al in the video. Thank you for that. Okay, let's go to other news. By the way, we are at 8 of our goal of 20 yellow supers to hit our Monday Montez goal today. You also see our Montez goals on top, 14 memberships away over on YouTube, and looks like 15 away over on Twitch. So maybe we can hit a Montez today. That'd be great. Elite Neo says, rip Crip Daddy. He would have loved Drag and Drive.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elite.
Yeah, he would have had fun with that.
It's rough. Rest in peace, Crip Daddy. All right, in other news, saw this story over the weekend, and we're going to let this thing play because we wouldn't be proper journalists if we didn't. But a Fortnite pro named Peterbot is under fire as an old footage has surfaced of him using multiple slurs. Now look.
What?
It's important for us to hear the context here in this situation. So we're going to let this play in its entirety. Viewer discretion is advised.
You need to, oh, never mind.
You fucking on that cake?
I'm good, thank you, bro. Stop being gay, bro. Fat nigger. Oh, delete it. Delete it. Nigger. Delete it.
Is he eating a chocolate meltdown though right now? Like, what is he eating?
That's what you,
I love it.
I love that. That's what you took from that. Is he eating some sort of chocolate cake? Yo, dog, what's up?
1,000 calories right there. That's the real crime.
So he has gotten a lot of slack from this Peterbot, a very popular Fortnite pro. Now there's a guy. You can see what he said right here. He has 365,000 followers over on X, and he takes that responsibility very, very seriously. Now his name is Peterbot, and that's going to tie into things here a little bit later. He also has almost 1 million followers.
You guys are all
Almost 1 million followers over on Twitch. 999,000 followers over on Twitch. This guy's a big deal. So here he is right here, eating his chocolate cake, saying all the words that'll get you canceled today. And guess what? They're coming after him as the video has resurfaced. Now, Obviously, this was not deleted, as was requested in the video.
I'm good, thank you, bro. Stop being gay, bro. Fat nigger. Oh, delete it.
It was not. It was not. It was not deleted. So naturally, what happens after this? Well, chapter 2 of the story is, I don't know, what happens in a situation like that, Flash, when you get caught with saying things? What do you need to do?
Oh, you've got to immediately apologize.
That's right. That's right. And Peterbot has done that, saying over on X, a video has surfaced showing me using a racial slur while at the agent house. This incident took place when I was 16 years old. At the time, I was in an environment where I was heavily influenced by others and was asked to say it. That does not excuse my words, but it is important context for understanding the circumstances. I recognize how deeply wrong and hurtful this language is, and I take full responsibility for saying it, regardless of my age or the pressures I felt in that moment. I want to sincerely apologize to the communities affected and to anyone who has been hurt by my words. I am committed to continuing to learn, grow, and ensuring that my actions moving forward reflect respect and understanding. Right there.
That's wild. That's wild.
But how much more would it have blown up if he just like, don't be an N or F? Like, if that was
wow.
He should have posted a picture of the Wheel of Fortune incomplete Edward puzzle. That would have really got things going in a better way.
Now, the next story to this, the next chapter to all this, though, is that people were looking at this, and I see this in the chat. People were like, that sounds really canned, like a canned response.
The only real apology they'll accept is a gun in your mouth.
Yeah. Well, right.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is
you
true.
have to kill yourself. Then you might be forgiven.
Or worship them, or completely give in to, just completely give yourself to them.
Yeah, at that point.
Submit, or it's not good enough. Well, in this case, the response did seem very canned. So naturally, some streamers went in and took a look at the response.
I checked the apology.
No.
Do it.
You're actually kidding. AI plagiarism checker.
So they're going to see if it was used for AI.
AI detector. Never go on a sponsored shit.
No.
100% with ChatGPT right here.
That's wild.
Yes. And you can see that in the response. Grok, is this apology letter from Peterbot AI generated? Yes, Peterbot's apology was flagged as 100% AI generated by detectors like Zero GPT in streams. Yes. And he's getting even flamed for that even further here, which is, look, there's 0% chance that this kid's going to be able to win again in life and to this mob that he's trying to appease in this situation.
He should have just owned it at that point. He should have just owned it up.
Exactly. Just move on.
If he would have owned it up, he would be like, all right, whatever. Like, we let it slide or whatever. Like, it probably would have blown over. But now that he's doubled down, that's it.
Done.
The internet always wins, dude.
You don't say shit. You don't apologize. You don't do anything. No one, I don't think, did anyone here give a shit? No. And remember, I have my Black Brother card, and I can tell you that
That's
no
right.
one cares, so everything's fine.
And Flawed gave me the N-word pass.
Ooh,
So,
look
you
at
know.
us. All right.
I bought one.
It was like a GameStop or something.
Yeah.
He went to a website, got a code.
They're selling them at GameStop now.
That's right. Well, apparently, other people, even not there, or like who weren't even in the video, I guess, they also need to apologize because they were at this house, this agent house, including Scented, who says, guys, since we're taking accountability, I'd like to do my part and say I wasn't a great influence. I did not ask him to say it or anything, but I definitely let it fly. So here's this guy trying to get ahead of the curve here. And be like, oh no, they're coming after him. Oh my God. Isn't this amazing to see?
What happened to men? Men have become such raging ookie cookie, what do you call them, mommy muffins? They really all have been. Like, is there any ounce of dignity, testosterone, anything that they just don't care? It's amazing. It's amazing to me.
Well, on top of this, like, can you imagine having a phone around you at 16 years old? You know, like the things that you said at 16 years
Shit
old, let
I'm
alone
saying before the show.
Listen, I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, we're all
That's what I'm
canceled.
just
It's
saying.
ridiculous. But at any sort of age, having a phone around you and being canceled, like, and number one, look, you're a fucking idiot at 16, right? You say stupid shit. Everybody said stupid shit at 16. Everybody. So you're gonna ruin some fucker's life over shit. The same people who are calling this dude to be canceled. Well, you can't say this, man. Fucking look in the mirror, you assholes. You know, like you're probably 10 times worse than this idiot who was just trying to be cool and edgy with his friends. Like,
They always are.
Get over it. You know, of course. So like, fuck all these people. Fuck him. Fuck this guy. Fuck him for being. And the thing is, he's still young and stupid. He's probably what 19, 20, 21 years old. I mean, Fortnite's only been around for 7 years. At most, he's 23, right? At most. So, like, all these people have such a hard ass that they want to stick up their ass. They want to get everybody canceled as fast as they possibly can. Like people, I got people who are like, the things you did back at Screw Attack. Like, fuck off, man. That was 15, 20 years ago. Fuck you. Like, I make no
That's the proper
apologies for that
attitude.
shit.
Good.
Yeah, didn't make no apologies.
Why would you
for that shit.
apologize today?
Yeah,
in
that's
2025.
Yeah.
Like, these fuckers are beat.
Well, who do you
and
owe an
broken.
apology to? Like, you know what I mean? Like at that
Them?
point, it's like, why? Because you get scared for cancel culture? Fuck out of here. That's why the platforms like Rumble have been so important. Is because of sort of things like this. Because some people say the way they want to say. I'm not saying it's right, but like if you're gonna say something or have some type of belief, you should be able to own that. Whether you agree and I agree, listen, we could disagree. That's fine, but he shouldn't get basically demonetized because you know he's gonna lose his sponsors. Nobody's ever gonna want to work with him. This is exactly what's gonna happen. We've seen this how many times? Same thing that happened with the Sweeney thing, apparently, right? They tried to
but
cancel
American
her.
Eagle, they doubled down.
Correct.
And said basically
Stand
get
on
fucked.
it. Exactly. Why don't we have more brands like that?
Well, I think
that's
you'll
just
see
it.
a lot more of that moving forward. That's kind of where a lot of people are at now. No one's listening to these people anymore.
You're 100% right. And these brands, they don't care. They don't care. All they care about is the money that they make. If he said something, like if he was sponsored by somebody and like it'll be interesting to see if any of the sponsors of like, so he's supposed to compete in this $2 million tournament where he's a favorite. It's right over here. He says the Fortnite, I don't know, championship, whatever it is, globals is $2 million tournament. We'll see. Let's just see if any of these sponsors pull out until Peter is pulled out, or if any of this guy's, any of these guys, this guy's individual sponsors pull out, right? Because are they going to be like, well, we don't stand for this, blah, 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 blah. Or are they just going to be like, dude, he was 16 fucking years old, surrounded by a bunch of assholes, right? At 16, everybody's an asshole. Stop making a big deal out of this shit. Just, can we all stop? Like, look, he shouldn't have said it. No. Should he? No, of course not. But people make fucking mistakes. So are we going to ruin these people's lives over this stuff? Grow a fucking backbone and stop being such a
If not,
chicken
go into
shit.
a Call of Duty lobby. I bet you get real vets.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not
Right.
anymore.
No one talks to them anymore.
It's a fucking shame. Like these kids would fold like a fucking cheap napkin. It's ridiculous.
There's an
my
enormous,
God.
I'm not saying anything new here, but there's an enormous difference between just saying a couple of words at a friend than actually, we would all have a very different opinion if he was actually pointing at somebody and trying to hurt them, right? Let's say it was a black person. He's
Yes.
saying that to them. Huge difference. That all of us would flinch and go, dude, that's fucking horrible. This is not that. Everyone understands the context. I'm sick of pretending like the world doesn't understand this context. When this happens, don't apologize. Just move forward because everyone agrees with you. Everyone agrees with you.
Context is king and all this stuff, right? I got the, okay. No, fuck that. I'm not even going to bite my tongue. I got a fucking asshole friend who used to be a friend who we did some stuff back at Screw Attack, and he is so fucking petrified of a video getting out that we did, which was the most harmless bullshit in the world. Right, we did a video where it was like a Japanese game show, and like it was all built around ridiculous stereotypes, and these fuckers are so petrified that someone's gonna see that video and it's gonna get out and it's gonna ruin their career. Like it will only ruin your career if you let it ruin your career. Like fuck off. Like it's such pussy shit. It's such pussy shit. Don't back down to these idiots. Say, yeah, I did it. Fuck off. It was funny at the time. It may not be funny now. Whatever. You know, I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of it. It's ridiculous.
It really is.
Yeah. What's also ridiculous is Ian coming in with 10 gifted memberships to the channel. Ian, thank you very much. Appreciate that, dude. That is spectacular. We are now 4 away of our YouTube membership goal there. Thank you. If you guys got a gifted membership, make sure you say thank you. And we just hit it. Yes, as Armis came in with 5 more. Let's go. Thank you very much, Armis. If you guys got gifted memberships today from Armis or Ian or anybody, make sure you say thanks. Consider paying it forward. Let's sneak and go with that. Hey, let's celebrate our Montez goal right at the bat. Let's do this thing. What do we got there, Phoenix?
We're going to find out.
Bitch! Montez!
Ooh. Get shit on. Let's go.
That's gross, but funny.
Love to see that. That's excellent. Also, look at this. This is nuts. Peps came in with the $49.99 super chat. Peps is the MVP today. Says, my mom raising her voice was all I needed to straighten me out. She was a scary person when she was mad. Luckily, it was a role when she would get angry. It was rare when she got angry at me. Montez, let's go. Yeah, I thought she was playing some sort of acting role. Thank you, Peps. The true MVP today. That is spectacular. Thank you. And Gorb came in with the $50 super chat. Says, I want this to be... Sorry, I got distracted. Says, I want this to be a notice that while I enjoy everything you all do. Says, and I hope that the people in here will continue to speak their minds and never be afraid of the shadows casted within life. Too much fear out there. Stay cool and enjoy all you can. Gorb, thank you. We will not back down. We refuse to back down. It's a beautiful thing. I think that is spectacular. Thank you guys very much. Now 7 yellow supers away from our goal. As Miyuki came in and says, I love how Battlefield 6 forced you to enable secure boot and a rootkit, and it's still rampart with hackers. Secure boot screws over most of Linux users. Thank you, Miyuki.
And at that point, it's like,
they're
how
gonna
do
have to figure that out.
Yeah, we got to get rid of these Cronus boys. You know what I mean? But there's only one way to do that. You got to go kernel level. At this point, people are bypassing all the security methods, easy cheat, all this other. They have Javelin now from EA Games, which hopefully is going to be a pinnacle. We know Call of Duty dropped the fucking ball on it with their anti-cheat. What was it? What was it called? What was their anti-cheat called? Call of Duty. I forget what it was. Starts with an R. Ricochet. That's what it was.
Retard.
Yeah, exactly. It's come on. There's going to be cheaters in any online game nowadays, but we got to combat it somehow, right?
Well, we were going to talk Call of Duty. I don't know if we're going to have time because I want to get to this Roblox story.
I want to go over that.
Yeah.
Roblox,
so, and you'll definitely have a lot to talk about here for your channel, Flash, for sure. Pyro Rampa came into the 10 says, seeing the live action One Piece season 2 first look, I'm just tired. Everyone was talking about how Chopper would look, but I completely forgot about Vivi. Of course, they're going to change her. Thank you, Pyro Rampa.
That's all on Oda.
Spencer says...
Everyone says he's not involved, but he is. He traveled there, approved all the casting. I don't know what you want me to say. Oh, it's all on him.
Spencer says, funny how a random woman with her kid at a park had more balls about dropping N-bombs. Thank you, Spencer. Commodore fan says, Blabs looking up Heinz Smoothie King ketchup smoothie. You looking for that, Blabs? Did you find the recipe?
Isn't that what we talked about with Kirsha the other day? The Heinz was partnering?
Yes.
Wasn't that it? Yeah.
Yes.
So.
And Joey says, that food looks like his dog had diarrhea and pooped on his plate. You talking about the Fortnite streamer?
Yeah, I really thought that was a plate of shit. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now he's eating a plate of shit right now, thanks to his great.
Hope he saved that
apology.
$2 million that he made off that Fortnite because he's gonna have to let that stretch.
Damn, $2 million. Damn, it's ridiculous. All right, let's talk about another major game. Now, we've talked about Roblox a million times on the channel and how, look, this is a really big issue that is not discussed enough. And there's got to be something done when it comes to Roblox. And they are doubling and tripling down. But this is just nuts. This comes from a beautiful thread over on X. Says, Roblox player and YouTuber has been banned from the game after receiving a cease and desist from the billion-dollar company, all because he and his team exposed child predators on the platform. Now
that's fucking insane, dude.
Yes, this is nuts. Now I want to go through this video. This is from a traditional news outlet talking about this. It's called, this guy's name is Schleb, and says is backed by 6 advocacy-minded individuals. It's on a mission to keep minors safe. Their work has already led to 6 arrests of child predators and even spotlighted by a local California news outlet after being tipped off about a 21-year-old predator here. Let's take a look at this video.
A warning for parents tonight after a man in Fresno was caught trying to lure who he believed was a 13-year-old girl on a popular gaming platform. The 21-year-old was arrested this week by Hanford police after an online safety group tipped them off following a sting of their own.
All of it was captured on camera, and tonight, Action News reporter Christina Lopez joins us from the live desk with the look at how it all unfolded. Christina?
Margot and Warren, those online advocates go by the name of Schlep, a small group of about 6 individuals from across the country whose mission is to keep online predators off popular gaming platforms like Roblox and keeping minors safe. Since it began its advocacy a year ago, the group's undercover operations have led to 5 arrests, the most recent in Hanford.
Innocence stolen. Listen as this online predator asks his victim, a decoy posing as a 13-year-old girl, if she's a cop.
I think you'd be like a police officer. You know?
Wait, what? Me?
Yes, you.
That man's voice belongs to 21-year-old Manuel Coronado Gonzalez of Fresno.
Do we really
hang him?
Gross.
Okay, hold on. The dude's a predator.
Wood chipper time.
Do we really need to pronounce his name properly and put the right accent on it? Can't just be like, his name is Fernando Rodriguez instead of Rodriguez. Sorry, it just drives me crazy.
You can hear him question the decoy during a recent video game online.
What grade are you in now?
My grade? I'm going into sophomore year.
If you're asking somebody what grade you're in,
yeah, what is going on with this world?
You're probably doing it wrong.
Yeah,
just saying. Hey, what grade are you in?
You went to sophomore year?
No, I was going.
Their initial plan was to meet at a public bathroom to have sex with this decoy.
Online safety advocate Michael, who asked us to withhold his last name for privacy reasons, says this is not Gonzalez's first time luring minors on Roblox, the popular online gaming platform with over 97 million daily users. The predator in this case talking to the
Can we just, real quick, next time they get B-roll, can they just not have the fast forward buttons on it? That's them, not us.
Yeah.
Just saying, there's plenty of footage of Roblox out there.
Decoy for 2 months.
We had actually caught him on multiple decoy accounts doing this. It wasn't just a single one.
Michael is the content creator of Schlep, an independent group working to keep online platforms like Roblox safe for kids.
So we will find these people and give them the predators that we find, and they will go and confront them in person.
His pursuit of capturing these online predators, a personal crusade for the 21-year-old.
As a kid, when I was young, I was definitely victimized by some people in the Roblox community.
His YouTube channel, Schlep, home to over 445,000 subscribers who view hundreds of videos showcasing sting operations, nabbing online predators. The group coordinating with law enforcement, leading to 5 arrests. The most recent involving Gonzalez in Kings County on June 10th, suspected of contacting a minor with sexual intent.
Every single arrest that I've gotten, if it wasn't us, it would have been a real kid. It would have easily been headlines.
Watch the moment when the suspect realizes he's involved in a sting.
Manuel, what's your first name? M-A-N-U-L.
Please, man. I know. Is there some sort of I don't want to go to jail.
Hanford Police sharing its gratitude to those who bring these types of cases to law enforcement.
You're muted.
So there you go. Thanks, Sarah. I was too busy wondering about life. So here we are. It's just absolutely nuts that this is a thing in Roblox. There are so many layers to this story, right? Now, this is the guy behind it, as mentioned. There's actually an update here. Michael, the man behind Schlep, helped expose child predators on Roblox, right? How did the billion-dollar company respond? Not by fixing the problem, not by teaming up with him, not by protecting kids, but by threatening him with a cease and desist. Roblox has done more to silence a whistleblower than to stop predators on their platform. And this is an update from him directly.
I have just gotten a legal complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be wondering, what heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going. And the thing that's crazy about it is that Roblox has taken a more firm action against me, a person getting these people arrested, a person that law enforcement has made public statements saying that they are glad when people like me go ahead and give them information so that they can arrest these people. Roblox has sent me the cease and desist letter, not these predators. That is absolutely insane. And the
Cease and desist on doing what? Like
making their game look like a predator paradise.
But like, it's not even like he's doing anything illegal. So how can
Right.
you file one of those?
Well, I mean, in illegal aspects, the people that are probably getting caught are probably countersuing the Roblox, and Roblox is like, oh well, I don't want to be involved, so that's what they're doing is a cease and desist. Exactly what's happening. So these people are probably fighting this case that this person caught them doing whatever, because as we know, perpetrators always try to lie. They're probably countersuing. We've seen it. I've seen it all the time. You know, they sue the person that got them in trouble because they brought it in and say they violated whatever rights they had. But here we go back to that conversation where consequences need to be had right here. There need to be consequences. People can't just go around thinking that this is okay. You know what I mean? We can't just, you know, that guy should get a medal, if anything, you know, for doing something like this, especially that, you know, I got younger kids and, you know, Roblox has always been like sort of thing that they do supervise now, but like, we have to protect that. And you have someone that's protecting it, but then you're like, shit, that's like having a guy rightfully have a gun and stopping a, you know, a shooting happening and then arresting that guy for murder. You're like, but that guy just saved all these people's lives.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they bring that up. It says over on X, no matter how it gets painted, me and my team got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community in under a year. I sleep well at night knowing these people will not be able to abuse any more children on Roblox. My work will always be amounted to something, right? And they said children will come first. Their lives matter. Their innocence matters. And I'm willing to take any bullet from them. Here, by the way, here are those freaks. Let that sink in.
Yeah,
this guy,
crazy.
Nothing really surprising here.
Mental illness is a thing right now
Yeah.
in America. It is huge. And there's not enough resources. That's where all this money that we've been giving out should go to. Mental illnesses, treatment for these people all around the United States. We're spending so much money on nonsense. You know, like for somebody that was in law enforcement, and then, you know, I don't like talking, but I was diagnosed with PTSD from law enforcement. I was in a lot of a big trauma sort of event, which then leaded me to my exit of it. Do you know how hard it is to find, you know, like that sort of resource in the United States? And I'm talking about somebody that had benefits and everything.
Yeah, they shut a lot of it down.
Yeah,
the
that's what we
psychiatric
need.
hospitals are all underfunded. If not,
Same thing with
even
our
funded.
veterans. Yeah, they need mental treatment. Like there needs to be, that should be provided if anything, right? Let's be honest.
But there's even more to all this, and thank you for your story and serving, obviously, Lumpy. Appreciate
I appreciate
it. But there's even more to this, as pointed out by the chat many, many times. The plan for Roblox, with all this going on, is to launch a virtual dating feature here. With all this going on.
So it's like the same thing. We have a drug problem. Let's open up clinics so people could safely inject themselves.
I saw a photo going around from one of those safe injection sites. 2 homeless people were fucking. Just fucking in the middle of the sidewalk, wherever this was. This probably New York, I'm going to guess.
I have a really fast question. Did anyone? Did they? Maybe I missed it. Did they explain their reasoning for like what was Roblox's reasoning for going after the guy?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Phoenix. Here's the bullet points here. Oh, you mean for going after the guy or being a dating app now?
No, not the dating app. Just before we moved into that, I just was quickly. I mean, in case I missed it, why they're going after the kid that was actually trying to help?
You'll never hear it. You'll probably never hear it.
Yeah, probably not. But let's go ahead and see what he has to say here in the rest of his statement. We'll get back to the dating app thing here in a second.
Other thing that's crazy about this is Roblox itself. It is a predator haven. There are games on Roblox like XYZ Public Bathroom Simulator. That's about 7 million visits, and the whole premise of the game is showering together with kids. That is the whole game. If you join it, you're going to see predators. You're going to see naked avatars. You're going to see people peeing and all this sort of weird stuff. If I was a parent and I saw that, I would be outraged. I would be totally outraged. And parents aren't aware of this. And it's so sad. I get emails from kids daily about all the horrible stuff that they're exposed to. I get emails from parents talking about what their kids were exposed to. And there are so many predators on this platform. It is actually unreal. So it's quite crazy to see Roblox go after me, a person trying to get predators arrested off of their platform, than the predators. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand.
So, why Phoenix? I don't know. Who knows? Right. But if you do recall, we saw this video last week where this lady, she found out what was going on Roblox for the first time.
I just want to point out, because somebody's talking about them in the chat, people were more outraged about kids simulating ice raids in Roblox than this bullshit.
Of course they were, yeah.
Yes, you're 100% right. 1,000% right. People were more upset
I remember
about that.
when they were posting that over social, oh, we're doing ice raids in Roblox, but on this shit, nothing.
Dude.
And these are the same people that, of course, advocate for drag story time and shit, too.
These fuckers, this should be the lead story on Kotaku, Polygon, IGN, Rock, Paper, Shotgun. Go down the list of every single YouTuber, influencer, media outlet in gaming. This should lead it. This is fucking disgusting when it comes to what's happening in Roblox.
Yes.
This doesn't have a small effect. This is a generational effect. We're talking about this guy's talking about a fucking shower scene where you're peeing on kids in Roblox. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is a kid's game.
Yes.
Fuck you guys.
But let's double down on the dating thing. Let's do it. Let's just double down. Talk about bad timing. Nobody didn't get the memo in their meeting. Was maybe we should hold off on the dating sort of feature push.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I want to team up with these guys. This schlep. I want to team up with them because I'm just learning about that. This is something that I can get behind. These dudes right here. So I want to get him on. I want to and right here. This is another thing here. Hey, Ted Cruz, I live in Texas. Awesome, lives in Texas. Well, maybe I'll sync up with him. Says, could I have 5-minute conversation with you about Roblox? I've gotten 6 predators across the country arrested from it, yet they sent me a cease and desist. I was groomed on Roblox as a child, as a kid by a child predator. There's been lawsuits in Texas right now regarding Roblox negligence towards child safety. I would love to get you in touch. I'll be sending an email as well to your office. This 1,000% should happen. 1,000%.
Yeah. Do we know who this may be a stupid question. Roblox, who's the parent company of that? Or are they their own?
Well, why is he tagging Kotaku and Polygon? If anything, they're going to be mad that he's policing it. Hey, we got to talk to this guy.
Hey, isn't it silence is violence from Kotaku, from Polygon, from business, from Dexerto, right? If they don't, they're complicit. Isn't that how the game works? I think that's how it works. If you don't talk about it, if you don't use your voice for good, then you're part of the problem. Isn't that right, Kotaku? Isn't that right, Polygon? Isn't that right, Dexerto? I think that's how it works, right?
Roblox is a publicly traded company.
Publicly traded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. The revenue of $3.6 billion and employs 2,474 people. Fuck every single one of you. Every single one of you guys. 2,707 whatever people. Fuck you guys for not saying something about this. Can you tell this fires me up? Because this shit is happening on your turf. If you know something about it, say something about it, you fucking nitwits. Sorry.
They made 3.6 billion last year. You said that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. On Roblox? I don't even think like Call of Duty's like making that much. I don't even know.
But hey, let's turn this into a dating feature. Let's do that. The CEO revealed the idea during the Tech Stuff podcast, positioning as a tool to combat loneliness and help people ease into dating through immersive virtual experiences. Check this guy's hard drive. Can somebody please check this dude's hard drive right here? Just throwing it out there. Check David Bazooki's hard drive. Somebody, for the love of God. Unreal.
Yeah, we need like a Diddy size C's at this moment here. We should be going into people's sort of backgrounds here and figuring out what's going on here.
If you pull up my screen, Phoenix, we can see who the CEO is. This is honestly, it's a bit self-explanatory, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and I also posted the link in the back end of the leadership team over there at Roblox. Kind of tells you what type of operation they're running on there.
Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Fuck. Oh, I got it over here, Blabs. Let me. If you wouldn't mind, switch over to mine, Phoenix, real quick. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and you and you. Fuck you, you. Fuck you, you.
All these
fuck
people
off.
should be.
You're not cool, and fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck all these people. Every single one of them. Fuck you, chief design officer. Fuck you, senior engineering asshole. Fuck you, chief marketing officer and head of marketing expansion. Fuck you especially, chief safety officer. Fuck you.
Wait. Can we see that guy's photo? That guy does that guy looks creepy as fuck. Let's be honest.
Go raid Matt Kaufman right now. Oh my God.
This guy needs to be questioned. Okay.
He's clinging to that boomerang hair for dear life.
Jesus.
Man, fuck you, Desiree Fish. God damn, chief communications officer. How about you communicate with the press? Let them know what's going on with all the fucking pedos on your platform. How's that sound? Does that sound good, Desiree? You gonna do that, Desiree Fish? You gonna send out an email about that? Or are you gonna send another cease and desist? Is that what you're gonna do? Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't deal with this nonsense. It drives me crazy. Sorry. No, I'm not gonna fucking apologize for this shit. This is ridiculous.
No, there needs to be consequences here. I mean, let's be honest. We need to hold people accountable. This is holding people accountable.
Yes, this is something we talked about on the show, right? None of these people got slapped in the back of the head when they were kids. I mean, like, you probably shouldn't let pedophiles hang out with kids. Probably shouldn't do that. Fucking assholes.
Nobody's having a Monday meeting right now. Like, hey guys, remember that news article that posted about those kids locked up 6 people on our platform? Maybe we should start looking at that. But no, they're like, nah, send them a cease and desist. Shut them up a little bit. Shut them up.
It could look bad for our giant market share of $3.6 billion in revenue. Yes, it's going to look bad, you fucking assholes. Anybody got anything on that before I slowly make my way to Roblox headquarters and stand outside?
I mean, I could crack a joke that her last name is Fish.
Catfish?
You know,
no, not even that.
I think so.
You know what? I'm serious. This is something that I like. You can tell I'm passionate about this. There are fucking protests all day about bullshit every single day. We should organize something to where we go to outside Roblox's headquarters and just fucking protest this nonsense. Why aren't you doing anything? Right? If we go out there with a few hundred people standing out there, like, let our fucking voices be heard that something has to be done about this bullshit. Like, the whole protest thing, like, it only matters if something is done. But they don't know unless they physically see it. You see a post online and it has 1 million views, whatever. It's a number online. But when you see people at your front door saying, cut it the fuck out, that's when it matters.
Craig, where do you think their headquarters is?
California, 100%.
It is.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, 1,000%. San Mateo, California. Mm-hmm.
Does that surprise you in any way?
No, it does not. Who's with me? Who wants to go to California and stand outside San Mateo, California, and let all these Roblox fuckers know that this is
do like the
ridiculous?
union does and puts the big rat outside the building, you know, the inflatable rat that they usually do? I don't know if you've ever seen that.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. They do that when they protest the union guys over here in New York. They put the rat right outside the building.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that, except, I don't know. I don't know. It needs to be thought through a little bit, but I think that's...
needs to be done.
Yeah, it's something that needs to be done. You know,
if we're worried about cheaters online, we should be worried about this. Okay, we're worried about secure boot, about booting up a game and not cheating in a game. This should be on that higher list. Let's be honest, especially in the game. Like, I hate to say it. Yes, it's gaming, but it's for the youth. That game was built basically for that. And I know that I'm not knocking anybody that plays it, but it's a youth.
No, I will knock it. Look, dude, if you're fucking 30 years old and playing Roblox, go fucking find another hobby. Just saying. Like, you should not be playing Roblox.
It's true. You're right.
You're a fucking grown-ass adult. Go outside. Go mow the fucking lawn. Don't be fucking playing Roblox, all right? I'm sorry, it's really creative. Go fucking play Minecraft. Go do something besides play fucking Roblox. Don't even play Go outside. Go fucking go get a weed eater. Go start a side hustle. Go do something. Go wash your car. Don't be a fucking weirdo on Roblox.
Go wash your ass. Probably.
Right.
Jeez.
God damn. All right. Sorry. Okay. Not sorry. Elite Neo says, for research purposes, for all the men of culture right now, Booba Chick's name is Courtney McClure. You're welcome, Flash. Chat, you're also welcome.
Check her content out.
Thank you, Elite Neo. Mage Leader says, if our hero can't get back into Roblox, there's always VR chat. That game could use a sting operation or two. Yeah, for sure. VR chat. Power Rampa says, just hopped out of the shower. We'll have to agree to disagree, Flash. While Oda might have approved, he doesn't necessarily mean he picked her out on the roster.
Yes, he did. There's a bunch of posts from him talking about being involved with the Netflix show. He took like 2 months off from doing the manga to go be in South Africa. He was heavily involved. He has massive creative control. This is not all of a Netflix thing. This is all on him. He's very involved in that show. That is just factual. I don't know what else to tell you. You can't blame all of this on Netflix. He is being complicit in it.
Moreau in the chat says, I literally just finished a 10-hour Roblox stream, hit 60,000 subscribers, half of what this channel has. What's the issue? I'm 34, so what's the issue with adults streaming the most popular game right now? Okay, look. If you're doing it publicly, that's one thing. If you're streaming a game publicly, that's fine. If you're going in your spare time and fucking diddling around with kids, I have serious issues with that. You have to know your environment, right? This is your profession. Okay, that's fine. Don't get upset at people playing basketball when they're adults because, you know, it's a hobby, right? This is your hobby. That's fine. You just happen to turn it into a profession. But you're doing it publicly. So much bullshit doesn't happen publicly. That's where I have issues. Gorb says, introducing the Mulch Maker 9000 for all your disposal needs. 9 speeds with the same result. Sure to prove that your lawn will benefit more than the monsters will ever will again. No mercy for monsters, not ever. Thank you, Gorb. Max Small says, they call busy AI chat banning adult. They're busy AI chat banning adults on Call of Duty and Xbox Live for smack talking, but Roblox can use the same tech to protect kids? Clown world. G.S. Wolford says, disgusting, but not surprising that the corpos at Roblox would choose profit over any semblance of integrity. Of course not.
No, microtransactions. That's why the whole dating thing is, because you got to probably microtransactions, if you think about it.
I kind of equate this to like the sweatshops, right? Because those are also just children doing forced labor and everything else. And these companies don't care. Nike, they don't give a flying fuck that children are being abused, you know? It's the same.
You make a great point because Fortnite just got sued for doing just that. But theirs was like the pricing of like the V-Bucks and all that other stuff. So they got ordered to refund like millions of dollars to kids that were seduced in the sense of buying these V-Bucks. So it's like kind of the same thing. So like, how do we not have? We're worried about cheaters more than worried about like ethical sort of things going on. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Fat Fox in the chat says, I love how people always lose context. Craig is talking about predators here. Yeah, of course. Of course. Marmalin with the 10 says, my theory, create it as a dating app. They can play it off that the kid's parents is wrong for letting them join the dating side. To me, it smells like legal loopholes to push responsibility away. Thank you, Marmalin. All right. Commodore Fan says we need a Craig on fire animation. JP Direwolf says Roblox made for PDFs by PDFs. Game Hunter says, did the Roblox CEO go to a Diddy party? Possibly.
May have already
One time
done
at Bandcamp
so.
says, yeah. Was the blonde Blabs? I don't know. One time at Bandcamp. Okay. I'm not going to apologize for anything I said today. At all.
Stand on business, Craig.
And I am on board with what these dudes are doing over at Schlep. I'm passionate about it. And these fuckers who are getting away with this bullshit, it needs to stop. It's got to stop. And I'm going to go back to this. If Kotaku, Polygon, Business, Dexerto, all of these right here, they don't write about it, they've been tagged. They don't say something about it. Silence is 1,000% violence. You made those rules. You made them, not me. Stand by your fucking morals over here, asshats. All right? Looking at you, Kotaku, Polygon, Business, and Dexerto. You have been tagged by the source themselves. Do it. Joey came into the 20, says, I always tell my friends who have kids not to let them play Roblox. I always warn them about the predator problem that's been happening for years. The problem is that
it's not just Roblox, though. It's also in Minecraft. Any platform that attracts children, predators try to get in on it. It's every platform. It's really, parents need to be more involved and pay attention. Really, that's a big problem. That's a problem in itself. It's not something. There's a lot of people that have to work a lot too, and it's sad, but you have to find ways to monitor what the fuck your kids are doing. It's important.
Marius came in and says, Montez, part 2. That's right, we did hit our Super Chat Montez goal. Let's go. We'll get to that in just a second. Oh. Fight. No, we won't. We'll get to it now. Mortal Kombat!
Fatality.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much for your support. By the way, Phoenix, can they hear me while that's happening?
Yes, they can with the new system.
Oh, good.
Yes. Yep.
Good. Worthy One says, say it with your chest, Craig. I will, and I stand by it. All right. Let's give Flash and let's give Lumpy the opportunity to bounce really quick. We got a few supers right here that I want to get to, but we'll give them the opportunity to bounce because I know Flash has a lot going on and he's got to make a video now about this. Because if you don't, Flash, silence is violence. Yes. Just letting you know. Flash, where can everybody find you?
You can find me over at Yellow Flash 2 and Yellow Flash Guy on X.
Excellent. And Lumpy, where can everybody find you?
So, of course, Rumble, Lumpy Potato X2, and The Lumpy Potato on X. Hopefully catch you guys around.
Lumpy. All right, awesome. All right, guys, thank you very much. Real fast, Ian came in with the €25 money. He says, cancel Montez. That's right. Thank you, Ian, for your wonderful support today. I'll tell you what, Lumpy, Flash, you guys can bounce really quick, and we're going to finish up with the rest of these couple supers. If you guys feel free to stick if you want, but I want to make sure we get these. There's Lumpy. He's
Thanks
gone.
so much,
See ya.
everybody.
I'm gonna jump out.
All right, bye,
All right,
everybody.
peace. See you later, Flash.
Bye.
And now we're down to us. Mute Streams says, I don't want kids to be beaten either, but damn, a slap goes a long way. I say that while coming from physical abuse because that's different. Thank you, Mute Stream. Cthulhu Waifu says, in my house before I was born, my mom was the government, and my parents and my brothers were the peasants. If the peasants revolted, she called my dad, who was the army. My parents mellowed after I was born. Wes says, Alberta is super right-wing. You can bring in Alberta. Craig, you have no idea what you're talking about. Blabs is right.
No, but as a whole. What you meant as a whole.
It's what we're talking about as a whole, yes. Saint says, so basically escape from LA. Yeah, we're talking about putting a border around LA right there. Oxy says, How does a cartoon woman on the internet have more balls than most people? Good question. And we have Future Kulak says, let's not forget they want to turn Roblox into a dating app. Yes. Invidious says, Roblox endangered children, collective shout. We want games for adults and boobs collectively removed from everything. But Netflix Cuties is cool. That's right. Mighty says, we can chip in on the flying a billboard and have messages fly around the building. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah. Mute Stream says, isn't it sad we have to protect, we have kids protecting kids online while the adults are busy arresting adults for calling each other retards on Facebook? Right. Cthulhu says, me still waiting for the meteor. And Nvidia says, for the record, Clippy doesn't fuck with Roblox. Pedos can go in the wood chipper. Gorb says, have a glorious day, folks. It was a ton of fun. As always, be careful not to step in the BS. Thank you, Gorb, for your wonderful support today. All right, time for us to roll out, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. A little bit longer than usual, but important topic. So do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button on your way out. We appreciate you guys popping in, being a part of our life, allowing us to be a part of yours. With that said, we will see you guys tomorrow when we're back at 11 a.m. Do us a favor, if you really enjoyed what we have going on, if you'd like to support us, what we have happening, and if you'd like to support the potential of flying out to California and standing in front of Roblox, letting them know what fucking assholes they are, you can support us over on Plus, at Side Scrollers Plus. In addition, you get also all the great content, because that stuff is the backbone of everything that we do. With that said, have a great rest of your day. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Fatality.